describe that nowadays, that people are doing, if you go on Instagram, people are doing anything for getting that likes and subscribe, like followers. Is it good or bad?
Hmm. Culture, if you are following your culture, then it is very, very better for you, right? You can have lots of experience over there. And through this activity, if you are following, if you are implementing your culture in your day-to-day life, so your children can also observe you. They can also follow. They can also implement in their future.
Now it has started showing that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so first of all, good evening. How are you doing? We are talking after long days, I
yeah.
think.
Good evening. And I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. What about you, ma'am? How are you doing?
I'm also fit as a fiddle. Nowadays, we are facing, as you know, that we are facing problem in this Skype app. That's why sometimes I'm making solo videos. Sometimes it depends on situation. If I'm getting person for making conversation, I make conversation on this Skype app. People are not using more this app
Right.
nowadays. When
Hmm.
we send a message that we do not get reply, why people are not using that? They are
Right.
using different app, I think. Is there, Microsoft Team app also there? Is
Yes,
there
yes.
recording option or not?
I don't know. Ma'am, I haven't uploaded that app as well. You know, I think I should download, then I can check
Yes,
it.
I have seen that many people they used that app and they told that there is no recording option. We can do just practice only.
Yes, yes, yeah. Where we can do only practice, like we can do conversation on video call. But I think where we are not able to get the recording,
And
right?
Zoom app,
Yeah, Zoom
Zoom.
app is also there, but if the person has laptop, then only they can record the session. But if you have
Okay.
mobile, then with this mobile you can not record the session. So it
Why is
is.
it so like that? I
I don't
don't
know
know.
what is the problem. I don't know about it. But if one person has a laptop, another person has a mobile, they can easily
Okay.
interact,
But
right?
you know
And
that I have laptop at my home, but I did never used in that Skype app.
okay, I think
And I
once
have
you
thinking that if we are using that
start to
laptop, these
connect,
things, there should be good internet connection. Then we can use.
right, right. Yeah, it requires a lot of like Wi-Fi, right? Good Wi-Fi, internet. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So nowadays, okay, so we can talk about any topic. Do you have any topic for discussion?
Okay, I don't have any particular topic. If you have any topic, you can recommend me.
Okay, so we can talk about culture. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
So describe that nowadays, that people are doing, if you go on Instagram, people are doing anything for getting that likes and subscribe, like followers. Is it good or bad?
Hmm. Culture, if you are following your culture, then it is really very better for you, right? You can have lots of experience over there. And through this activity, if you are following, if you are implementing your culture in your day-to-day life, so your children can also observe you. They can also follow. They can really about them, towards on them, right? So this is the happening with mother as well, because we are mother. So being a mother, uh,
Always I keep eyes on her. So she is
yes,
very naughty. That's why.
yeah, yeah, okay, it
Okay, so
happens.
we were talking about culture. Nowadays people think that they are showing anything, they can get famous. But in my opinion, if we have experience, if we have knowledge, then it doesn't matter whatever we are bearing. It matters knowledge, experience, how much quality we have. Example,
Hmm.
I have seen that their children are dancing, good dancer, and they are showing on Instagram. So people says that it is not good. What are you teaching to your children? Yes, if those children are dancing like then Dance India dance like that, never people will not judge them. They do not say anything.
Right.
Did you notice it? Yes, and when they like a dance on
Yeah, yeah,
Instagram like this, yes, so
I
they
have
say
noticed so
that
many times, right? And
they
mostly,
say that what are you going to teach your children? This future is going to be like what are you going to teach your children?
yeah. So I think this activity, if you are teaching them about your culture, right? What is going on in today's generation, and in today's generation, like everything has changed than the past, right? And we are following new culture, right?
Yes,
We
yes,
are like everything has totally different. If we compare about past, then there is so many differences, right? We were not having so much like confident to go outside. Mostly I'm talking about for ladies. Ladies were not able to go outside, they were not able to do any kind of work, right? And they were not allowed as well. But nowadays, every ladies are independent on themselves because of they are following their culture. And I think this culture is really better for everyone, right? If you
yes,
are
yes,
in this era, in this today's generation, so in this present context, I think this is boon for us, mostly for ladies, right?
yes,
We
yes.
think
In
about
that time, you know that people do not care about that ladies, or they do not they did not go anywhere. Nowadays, ladies should be independent, in my opinion. But you know, in every situation, they should handle. It is
yeah,
not that
nowadays we
ladies
can.
cannot, ladies can do anything.
Yes, and even
Yes,
even we can think about our future. We can take decision by our own. But earlier, what were happening? We were told like since our childhood, we are told you have to be a nice girl. You have to be a good daughter-in-law, right? You have to be a good mother. But we are not told you have to become a bold lady as well. So if you are
yes,
bold
yes,
then you can do any kind of like you can face any kind of challenges in your life, right? Whether you are facing any kind of obstacle and happy moment, right? But you know very well how can I extricate this kind of situation, how can I deal with these people, right? But nowadays, every ladies are very curious and very like aware about themselves. But earlier we were we ladies or we ladies were like standing for every time for everyone. But nowadays we have this kind of like right to think about ourselves first, right?
yes,
After doing our household chores, we are utilizing our time in a productive manner. We are working on our goals, whatever we are having desires, goals, uh, aims as well, right? And in this manner we are also teaching to our children, right? They can also observe us. They are like assuming to us like their role model as well, because nowadays children are really super active. Whatever you
yes.
are doing for
You
the
know, my
activity,
daughter is 2 years, but no, like by her face, that people recognize that she is very naughty and active. Because you know,
yeah,
it
right.
depends on ourselves. Which type activities we are going to teach them, which type things we are going to teach, they follow them. Suppose we are
Right.
very silent, we are not speaking in front of children, we are not caring. That we suppose now I have daughter. If suppose I am not giving her time, like uh, we have to give more time in this age. Then they can, like suppose if we are talking with them and we are teaching them good things, then they will follow. Suppose they are not playing with you and they are playing just half hour or 1 hour, they are not going to follow you, they will follow others, they will
Yeah,
get habit of
definitely.
that.
Definitely. Ma'am, earlier our parents were talking with us like only in Bhojpuri language. And that is why we were very comfortable to in Bhojpuri language, right? We were not to getting Hindi environment as well. But when we were started to go in schools, there we were getting, there we got Hindi environment. And that's why we were able to speak in Hindi. I'm talking
Because
about myself. Yeah, in my houses, most of the people, not most of every people were speaking Bhojpuri language. But once I went to school, right there I got Hindi environment, and now after getting married I'm getting English environment. So through me my children are also able to speak in English language.
Yes.
Totally
Yes.
depend on parents.
And you know that suppose now I have a daughter, she is just 2 years. So now whatever I'm teaching, she will learn. If when they children they grown up like a 5 to 6 years, they do not listen you. Yes,
Yeah,
that time you are thinking that that time I will teach. If my child will grown up, then I will tell her and him that what is good, what is bad, which language you should learn, and that time they will not learn. You have to follow these things in like 1 year, then they can learn. They will
hmm.
not forget that time because they
Yes,
can
right.
habit of this.
Yeah. And like our children can learn each and everything through us, right? So it's totally depend on parents how
Yeah.
they are
Parenting should be
to
good.
teach. Yeah, how you are treating with your children. If you are treating in a well manner, and if you are following your every culture, if any kind of like a festival come across in your life, you follow them with them, right? So definitely they are going to follow with you, and they can
Yes.
also, yeah, they can also give their voice to others as well. Yes, my mother, my mama, my grandma, my grandparents, they are doing this kind of activity at my home. So this
Yeah.
culture is
You know,
very bad
if
for
I
us.
speak with her small sentence, she also try to, Mama, I'm going upstairs. I'm coming downstairs. She says like this, on the bed, on the floor. These things, they small sentence in the corner like this. She
Yes,
speaks
right.
because she listen. Then, if suppose that she is listening to others, no one is speaking like English, and more Hindi people are not. I have seen that people are not speaking Hindi as well proper.
Right.
You
Hmm.
have to provide them proper Hindi as well,
Yeah.
not
You know, ma'am,
English, not
every
talking about
morning.
English. Both
Yeah.
language should children learn.
Hmm. Yeah, you know, ma'am, every morning I listen devotional song related to any gods and goddess, right? So my
Okay.
children observe, right? Then every single day, if I miss any day, then my children say, Mama, why don't you listen to the devotional song? Please,
My
please
daughter,
allow
she
me and I.
God song. I never remember if she listened 1 or 2 times one song, any like a God song. She remember and she sings with that. And she
Yes.
changed the voice also.
Definitely, because nowadays children are super active. They
Yes.
can implement any
Some
kind
of
of
the
thing.
old ladies they says that we could handle 4 and 5 children that time, but this time we cannot handle one child as well.
Very difficult. It's very daunting task to children, one or two children, right? Nowadays, like scenario has totally different and changed as well. Because earlier, parents were getting lots of supports for every family members, but nowadays
Yes.
only parents have to take care of their child, right? Everything, if you are going to take admission, if you are giving any kind of like suggestion and environment, then it's totally depend on you, right? So that is
Yes.
why we are living nowadays in nuclear family, right? So that's why it is very challenging task to manage on
Yes.
children.
I'm living in joint family, then also I give more time to her because it is very necessary to give time to children. If that
Yes,
time will not come back, this time will not come back, and you know that if suppose when they will grown up, they will not understand that mama did not spend time with us.
yeah, right. I also spend more and more time with my younger one, right? And I'm very casual with my younger one.
I also,
So
you know that I do not look her like a for half hour, so I get, where is she? Like
yeah,
that.
it happens with me as well, right? So yeah,
I
being a
keep
mother,
eyes on her always.
yeah, right, right. Yeah, and in today's generation, like everything is available on internet. if you want to learn anything and if you want to learn about our culture's rules as well, right, you can easily learn. You just depend on you, right? It just depend on you, like how can you learn, how can you treat yourself, how are you, like how much you are curious to learn any kind of thing to implement in your day-to-day life. So if you are very curious, if you are giving timing and proper timing for yourself to learn, to adapt anything, to grab anything, so definitely your mind will ready to occur any kind of things, right? And you can easily get that kind of environment because we have mobile.
You know that this in May, in 5th May, I think it is going to be closed, like a Skype app. Which what are you going to do next?
Yeah, I am thinking I should make my solo videos, right?
Yes.
And
You know that
but
now
I will try to talk, but I will try to
conversation.
connect with people. Whether I'm getting the video, I will get the video or not, but I will try to connect.
But you know that suppose in this we are making conversation, but it will off, so we can use a team app like that,
Yeah,
Microsoft Team. But in that, you know that we are habitual with this now conversation videos. If suppose
right.
we are going to make solo videos, it will take time. But I have noticed we can improve more in that
Yeah,
area. We
sure.
can script and we speak more time, like a 3 to 4 times. That
Yeah,
in
sure.
this
When
we are
I
not getting time to think.
Yeah, right. Because when I have started my journey, I have started my journey with the help of making my solo videos, right? And that's why now I'm able to speak in English language because of that activity. So now I
Yes,
think it is
I
right
know
time to make our solo
started my
video.
journey. When I started my journey, I could not face camera that time. But now it is very simple for me. I can face camera. I can speak front of others also. That time I could not speak front of others also. First I
Yeah,
locked door, then I could speak. But now I don't care if someone is standing front of me or not.
right. And it shows your every effort. Ensure that it doesn't go to waste. It doesn't go to waste, right? So whatever you are trying to do something different, you are trying to learn something different in your life, and you are be consistent on your daily practice. So definitely it will occur in your mind easily. You are going to demonstrate your work, your quality in front of the world sooner or later. But we just need to be consistent and cultivate new habits every day. If we are thinking about it, how can I do practice, how can I snatch time for myself, because I
Yes,
have made this.
I have seen that when we are doing practice more of listening, automatically we speak more.
Yes.
New ideas develops in our mind. But when we do not, we stop listening, so that time our mind doesn't work. What should I
Yeah.
speak or not? Yes, I have noticed this. That
Yeah.
before yesterday I listened more that I could speak that time better.
Yeah. Yeah,
I,
because yeah, right. Because the more you listen, the more you become better in this language, right? So I think if you are listening attentively, then definitely sooner or later you are going to be a good speaker as well. So before speaking, we must try to listen attentively. It's very necessary in our day-to-day life to improve our English language, right? If you don't listen, you cannot have that much experience, because in every listen like in every videos, if you are listening attentively, there is great power in listening. So because I also listen every single day, at least 3 to 4 videos I listen attentively, then only I'm going to have conversation with someone.
sometimes it happens that I do not get time for listening, but I try to listen at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes if I do not have more time. It is very
Yeah,
necessary. And some people told me that you should try to read as well. Reading is
hmm.
also main part of listening, that improving this language. But I am trying from many days. I will start reading, but I'm not getting that much time for reading.
you know
You know that
uh,
whenever I take a book, so my daughter sees snacks. This is my book. I will read.
yeah, I think when your daughter sleeps, then you should try to read, right? It is better time for you, right?
But
Because
she doesn't sleep. She always sleep only a half hour and 1 hour in daytime only. At night she will sleep at 12 o'clock. She doesn't
Okay.
sleep before 12 o'clock. And
Hmm.
midnight she wakes up two or three
She's
times.
very she's very little, isn't it? That is why it is happening with her.
Yeah.
But over time,
When
as
I
she
will go
grown up,
to school,
okay.
she will go to school. That time I will get time for reading.
Yeah, definitely. But you are doing your best, ma'am, because I know how daunting task it is to manage our kids. Because I had
Yeah.
faced so many
But
difficulties when my children were
it's
young.
very difficult. If suppose we are living in nuclear family, this is simple, I think.
Right, right.
Yes, we
But
have
yes,
to. It depends on ourselves, how much time we are going to give to work, and that we have to do. We can do work on our by ourselves. Like I can do like this that time. But in joint family, we have to do on like a right time.
yeah, I also don't have enough timing for myself, ma'am, to be very honestly, right? But I try to get up a little early in the morning. And in that time, after doing yoga and exercise, I just try to read at least half an hour every single day. It is my daily routine. Then only I'm going to do my household chores, right? So every single day, before doing any kind of thing, I try to read, right? And in that way, I try to start my day because I thought, if I read, then I'm going to make my day productive, right?
Yes,
So this is the habits, and every single day I cultivate, and I try to connect with the people. I try to listen 1 hour every single day. 1 hour every single day I listen while making while doing my kitchen's work. So in that way
yes,
I'm just listening, and yeah, I don't forget. I never forget to have conversation, at least one or two. So every single day I'm doing.
yes, we should do. But nowadays we are facing problem for like a, suppose yesterday I was making conversation, I did not receive video. Then it is just a wasting time totally.
Yeah,
And sometimes it happen that that person has no good internet.
yes, right. Nowadays I think we all are facing this kind of issues, right?
Yes,
But
and
it's
people are
okay.
not using them as well.
Yes, and if I'm noticing for last 1 week, 1 or 2 weeks, right? If I connect with new people, then I'm not able to get the video. If I connect old people,
Yes, yes, I have also noticed.
yeah. So this is happening with me, but yes, so that is why nowadays I'm trying to connect with old people, right?
Okay, it is good. It is
Yeah.
good. That old people, if you did not talk with that like a 6 month or 8 months, you that time you will also not get video.
Yes, yes, right, right.
That is continue. You are talking with that, then it can happen. That
Yeah,
I
get it.
talk. That's why we are receiving videos.
Yes, yes, right. So, ma'am,
I
I
think
think we should.
for that 20 minutes it is enough here.
Yeah,
Bye
yeah, it
bye.
is.
It was nice conversation with you. We will
Yeah.
talk again.
Thank you so
Bye
much.
bye.
Bye. Bye.